With the Steward of Gondor, both his sons and Marshal Fanuilond dead, we would have assumed for Gondor to collapse due to a lack of capable leadership. It seems, however, we underestimated the princes of Dol Amroth. Adrahil and Imrahil have taken de facto command over whatever forces Gondor still has remaining. They shall, however, die like the rest of them, and the noble steeds of the shores of Amroth shall feed our armies as they continue to pillage and burn their way through the Gondor heartlands. Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 7 of our Gondor... Why did I say Gondor? Our Mordor campaign in 3rd Age of the War Divide and Conquer. Wow, I haven't done a Gondor campaign in half a year now, so I don't know where that came from all of a sudden. Now before we start, I do want to give a quick shout out to the Discord, which you can find in the description. We recently started doing some multiplayer battles, currently in Reforged, but we might do some Divide and Conquer battles as well. So if you want to join in, try to... maybe take your hand at fighting against me, although I wouldn't recommend it because, of course, I'm super good at the game. I'm not. But, yeah, if you want to play against me or play against other viewers, then go ahead, jump in the Discord, and you can set up some battles there. Now, with that said, I do also want to introduce a bit of an extra house rule, something that was a little bit of an oversight when I started the campaign, and that's about moving capitals. I don't think I should be allowed to move my capital as long as Sauron lives in Barad-dûr. It doesn't quite make sense that he could, teleport. I mean, I guess he could teleport his spirit and the eye would linger above Minas Tirith from the Tower of Ectelion. But, not a huge fan of it. That would be a cool detail if the eye, actually moved. But yeah, as long as Sauron is still incorporeal, we shall not move the capital. With that said, I also want to thank Jordan for giving us another name change. He said, I've done a little bit of research. You could rename Calanhat to Jorkul. It means sixth tower, as Calanhat was the 6th warning beacon of Gondor, and I like that. It is both evil and law-friendly, so I quite like that. It's a bit of a mockery as well, The beacons of Gondor, they didn't even try to light them, because they knew that Rohan would not follow. Jorkul, there we go. Alright, with that said, I do think we're at the end of our turn, so I'm going to end the turn, but I'll just keep talking, because there's plenty to talk about. So what's the plan for right now? Well, I do want to crush Gondor. I know there were some people saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. You should focus on other factions that the southern factions do with Gondor. But I think we should crush him now, and then we can really just focus on world domination. So that's basically my line of thinking. Kill Gondor and Dol Amroth, and then we can focus on getting the One Ring. And once we have the One Ring, we can send out as many armies as we desire. Now, the Witch King should also be returning soon. I think around turn 50. So with him on our side as well, he will be by far our strongest general because he gets a unit of Temple Knights, which is the cavalry variant. And as you all know, generals with cavalry are really strong, especially the Temple Knights. Alright, Lebanon has fallen. I wonder who did that. Okay, so... we crushed Pelargir, but already moving an army to Fanuilond. So they're not giving them any time, no respite. It is just a town, but I will gladly wait the one turn. Yeah, you don't like me. Surprise, surprise. Now, Dol Amroth is right now, I think, a stronger faction than Gondor is. Military-wise, we are getting up there with the big ones. We're just 4% behind Angmar, so Angmar's doing really good. It's a bit of a surprise. Alright, Ganaltan, keep moving. I will keep these lads ready in Sharadur. Should send over some reinforcements. Let's basically send over everyone. Why not? Actually, yeah, we're gonna run into a bit of an issue there, getting the troops everywhere, but okay, it doesn't matter. Alright, Captain Imlach, right. That was a battle that I said I was gonna do off screen, but actually it's a pretty big force, so might as well include it. It's gonna be a fun fight. Let's save the game. And let us see you all on the battlefield. Right, so here we are. I have started by charging in their cavalry with my cavalry, because I'd like to eliminate them rather quickly. We're also getting our archers in range, which I should make sure they're not on skirmish mode, because otherwise they'll run at the first sight of battle. Alright, we can do a bit of a flank there. That cavalry, oof, they are much weaker than our horses. Basically, half my victories are because of the Harad, which is pretty funny. Alright guys, get in position, because they are closing in rather rapidly. He's desperately getting more cavalry, but we shall run away. Shall not fight you today, Gondor. No, 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 you're too late. Oh, they realize it. They're like, curse us. Oh, they're routing, chase them down, why not? Alright, charging the Lebanon Marines. Don't let them throw their javies, please. Oh, it's too late, isn't it? They're gonna full-on throw it on Leofric. Oh! None died. Still, not ideal. I very much require more infantry in this this army. Come on, chase them off. Yeah, those horses are just gonna go straight into my archers, which is not great. But as you all saw, more infantry is on the way. We're getting it. Just takes a little bit of time. Alright. Still, it should be a relatively easy win. I did get some questions about like auto-resolving all that jazz. I will try to not auto-resolve any battles. Because, first of all, I like doing battles. And second of all, it's... Yeah, no, we are playing. Not the AI, we are playing. So we should do them manually. Perhaps not every single one if it's like a really very stupid fight. If it was 200 Olokai versus 1 Archer Militia, I would probably auto-resolve. But anything less than that will be done manually. I also will not save scum, because that's not fun. Although I will admit, sometimes you kind of have like, I really want to save scum right now. For any of you who are watching Galu's Dol Amroth campaign, it's kind of the same there, you know. If you're doing it for the YouTube, you try not to save scum, you try not to just rage quit a campaign, but in case of Galu, his Dol Amroth campaign went south real quickly, real badly. Oh no! Those bloody horses return. You stopped chasing them for no apparent reason. Or did they really run off? Yeah, that is a different unit. Ah, curses. Get him. Get him. We badly need the reinforcements, but they are coming in, so not too worried there. Beautiful. I mean, you gotta love the unit design in Divide and Conquer. It really is the best out there. Because I'm playing Reforged now, and I do like a lot of the Reforged units, but Divide and Conquer is still the best mod out there. There, I said it. Alright, well, this battle is pretty much over. 82%. Now, let's get a couple more just to make sure this army is gone, so they won't bother us when we take Brethel. Alright, we should be there. Let's just get a couple more. Alright. Alright, that should be that. Let's take a look at the results. Sacker of Minas Tirith. We only lost 4%. So that's not too bad at all. And who killed the most? The Orc Scouts? Did they kill the most? Really? Huh. Well, there you go. Sometimes you don't need a really good unit to be very effective. Alright, I'll see you all back on the strategy map. Alright, let's execute these fools. The ones who thought they could stand against Mordor. I could move around and try to take these guys down as well. That's probably another force I would run relatively quickly. I'm going to leave that battle for now, just because I want to do some empire management first. Just to make sure that I'm building roads in Saragos, because people are like, you keep forgetting about it, but yeah, I did remember at the end of the turn. And yes, we should get more roads. People are saying, you need more roads. Well, actually, if you look at it, we have decent roads pretty much everywhere. The only place I can really use them is Moranon right now. So we'll get them after the Carpenter Guild House to make it a bit cheaper. And also people are saying I should turn Minas Morgul into a unit production center. Well, it pretty much is. They're already getting like the best armor. I've gotten most of the... I could get a ballista maker, I guess. Wasn't I getting another ballista here? Yeah, there we go. Let's get it. What do we want? What do we want? I want some more troops in Minas Morgoth just to feel safe. Let's retrain these lads. Shall we get some cavalry? Rather wait for the Sauron cavalry. They are much better. Ah, we got some here. Beautiful. Let's send them down. Get some Sauron, what are it called again? Warband. We are inching closer towards the barracks event, so that might be happening soon. I think Shadowdur also had some cavalry. No, not yet. Jodakul? No. Well, we need to give, what's his name again? Gan Altan some cavalry. We'll get on that. Oh gosh, actually, can I buy something for 1,000 gold pieces? A leather tanner. Perhaps in Irkestalad. Yeah, let's get it in Irkestalad. Alright, and then let's do this battle. Leofric versus Captain Merenon. We'll just keep besieging, but I thought it's only 4 turns. Alright, Gothmog will join. Well, let's not let the AI use him. I don't want to lose Gothmog because of a silly fight like that. Alright, well, I will see you all on the battlefield. Alright, there we go. Temple Marksmen have started fighting. Oh, such a beautiful unit. Look at that with the banner. Just get cinematic shots there. Oh, yes, beautiful. Let's get rid of that green circle below him. Just to have like the perfect cinematic approach. Can even maybe follow some shots, eh? Normally when you press the delete... Oh no, I have deleted the wrong unit. If you press the delete button, you go into like the cinematic follow view. There we go. Will it hit something? No. It's pretty close. You can also do the same with artillery, which is pretty fun. Okay, there we go. Come on then, lads. Get over there if you want to join in on the fun. Yeah, there's still... I don't really like this AI. They make really weird choices and they're just annoying. Like, they're moving back and forth for no apparent reason. We're shooting them and they're like, whatever. We lost 2%. Got Blackroot Vale Archers. They should outrange my scum. They're just not even trying to. Well, I'm not gonna rush forward without Gothmog, as long as he's moving. There he is. Gothmog, conqueror of Osgiliath. Nice, alright, the Marauders are here, that's good. Alright, he's coming forward. Yeah, a little bit. Slowly inching forward. He doesn't want to fight, I think he's weary of war. He's like, do we really have to? I don't want to. I don't blame you, lad. I don't blame you. You're not having the best of days, Gondor. Oh no. Seems like the return of the king's happening a little bit too late for you. Is it even possible to have Aragorn as part of Gondor? Would be cool, but I don't think that is possible. Because I know, like, for example, if the Guldur falls, we get the Nazgûl, but I don't think if the Dunedain fall, Gondor gets Aragorn. It's not like, for example, if Gondor would fall, Faramir would join the Dunedain. That also does not apply. Would be cool. Wouldn't make 100% sense, but 90% sense, which sometimes is all you need. Alright then. Only 60% down, yeah man. Archers are the way to go. If you guys are looking for a Mordor campaign, that is my hot tip. Archers, archers, archers. Archers and Sauron Lancers, that's all you need to win. Alright, come on then. You wanna fight me, bitch? You wanna fight me? No, 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 no. I fight you. Charge forward. Scare the men. I still need to read what the Orc Drought does. I've been postponing that for about 7 episodes now. Hello there. Oh, who died? Captain Merenon? If Leofric died there, I would have cried, man. That would have been some bullshit. Alright, Orc Marauders. Oh no. My Cav micro is a little bit all over the place. Ah, they're running in great numbers. Maybe my archers should stop fighting. Unless they're like very specific targets. Even then. Oh, look at that! They're so scared. I mean, what have they got left to fight for even? Seriously, not that much. How many have we killed? 46 only. Oh, most are running. Some people say I spam the attack command too much when I want the enemy to be run down, but I just don't have faith in my cavalry being smart enough. Which isn't entirely fair, I guess. It's actually more annoying when they run, because you have like a harder time knowing where all the units are. I could run them down. Someone run the Lamadon Clansmen down. Marauders, where are you at? There's plenty of running down to do, please. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, let's continue. Because there's plenty more slaughtering to be done. There's plenty more, I mean about 10% more. Alright then. Yeah, I just don't see Gondor ever coming back. Unless they get like a really strong Doomstack, but I doubt the Doomstack they get for 3 settlements is better than the one they had for Minas Tirith. It's probably roughly the same. Where are we at? 86. That should be enough, but I always want to err on the side of caution. Alright, 94, that's plenty. Oh, look at that. It's just horrible. It feels like we're playing the Elves against the Goblins of Moria. That's what it feels like. Alright, I'll see you back on the strat map. It's a trap. Oh, right, 4k in value. Boom, gone. Alright, so Dol Amroth really is the scarier enemy at the moment. Because of these lads. The Royal Swan Guard. You don't really have a good counter for that. The Temple Knights would be a good counter, but yeah, don't really have them yet. Siege Battles are also a good counter. The only issue with Dol Amroth is that they're a separate faction from Gondor, so they also get a Doomstack. And they only have about, I think they have Ethel, Dol Amroth, Displace, maybe Gobbletopolis and Linhir. So if we take a Linhir and one more, that will trigger the Doomstack. And I don't really see my... Oh, actually no, they have settlements here as well, right? Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't really matter then. Leofric, well, you can park your ass there for a little bit. We'll move you... Yeah, we'll have to do some army management. We'll wait for Captain Radzak to arrive. Well, I think I'll see you all back on turn 44, unless there's something I really need to take care of. Not quite. Everything else is pretty much going normal. We were going to try and talk to the Dwarves, of course, with our diplomat. The mouth of Sauron. Don't think the Elves will be interested. The Vale, on the other hand, perhaps. They're men, they can be swayed to our cause. Swayed to our cause, I should say. Let's ask for some map information, why not? Or sell some map information. 1.5. How about that? Huzzah! It worked! That's another building I can get. I don't want to overly rely on selling map information, but it is quite useful. But I won't talk to the Elves, no. We have no love for the Elves. Alright, so let us get... should we get a Carpenter's Guild ties here? Let's build something in Minas Morgul. Okay, we are building it. What about Nazgûl? Yeah, let's get the Hunting Lodge. Alright, I'll see you all back on turn 44. Oh, great news. I bet some of you are disappointed though, because it would have been fun if Khand actually sided against us. But again, that's just something I don't control. It's a 50% either they do, 50% either they don't. But Khand remains loyal to us. Dark Lord, I report nothing but the best news. Despite the best attempts of Palando and Alatar to seduce the Khan to their side, he remained firm in his oath to us and refused their false gifts. Even though his capital is now in danger from the vengeance of the Istari, we have won a great victory today and have dealt a blow to the Valar. Ankantar now will only have to aid Khan in slaying the Blue Wizard and will find a grateful reception waiting for him. So we do actually get Ankantar, which I like. I was actually a bit scared. Oh, Gondor weakened. These are dark times indeed. For the free peoples and the sign of strength for the shadow, as the forces of darkness are bold enough and strong enough to encroach upon the Gondorian heartland. The river Anduin sweeps away the masses of Gondorian dead, that is true. Their blood turns the river a deep red. The Pelennor is shaken and cracked, and all about the green fields of Gondor lie the shafts of arrows and bolts of ballistae. If the tide of battle does not change in Gondor's favour, the glorious kingdom may be lost forever. And if Gondor falls, who will stand against the darkness in the east? I can answer that question for you. Nazgûl returns to Mordor. Oh, yes, someone respawned. Who was it again? Shivus? Hey, and you got a free unit of Orc Band. Beautiful. I don't know where you pulled that unit from, but I'll take it. Alright, Shivus, we can use you down south. Yes, the proud Nazgûl that died in rebellion. Doesn't paint a pretty picture of him, now does it? So Khan remains loyal, so we should have Ankantar now. Where is he? He should be at... Where is he? Am I... Where is that contact? Do we need to wait another turn? Where is he? He's nowhere. Guess we'll have to wait another turn. Our Inquisitor. I didn't really think of this. It's kind of something I forgot in my house rules. But the Inquisitor is also allowed to lead armies, of course. Otherwise we'd kind of block ourselves in. He is a Dark Numenorean, so he has enough wits about him to lead the forces. Alright, so let's park that army here. A little bit scared of that Dol Amroth. I mean, I really shouldn't be, but Arveldir himself is going to be a bit of a tough guy to take down. So what I'll do is I'll merge. Yes, I merged those guys. I know they were full XP. I know, like, looking back, I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Let's merge some of these archers as well. Get full stacks all over. Send this guy home for retraining. Alright, how many slots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get mostly infantry. That's 4, so there's still 3 slots. You have 2 slots. I could probably merge you. You. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. There we go. And our banners are relatively healthy yet again. I kind of wanted to move Leofric towards Tarnost already. Oh, yes. So much Gondor land to take. You know what, we'll take Fanuilond first. Captain Calafintor. That's quite a name. Alright lads, that shouldn't be too hard of a fight with the ballista on our side. I will see you all on the battlefield. Alright, so they're kind of abandoning the walls. I did start by using the ballista to knock down the towers, but these towers are actually tougher than ballista towers to take down. A bit of a smaller target as well, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to fire at the enemy and use the battering ram to make many, many holes at once. There's not much they can do about that. So that should work out beautifully. He's trying to hide into the town square, but that will bring no avail. Oh no, 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 no. It's a pretty well-balanced army, to be honest. There's a little bit of everything, which I can't say about all of my armies. Alright, they're in range. Let's do the good old follow the ballista bolts, one of my favorite games. Whee! Let's see if we hit anything. Oh no. Well, actually, got a couple hits. Oh, that actually triggered them. No! Don't run forward. I don't want to fight you with the towers. Where the hell was that bolt going, mate? That was way off. Come on, you can do a ton of damage here. Let's make sure the ballista's firing at the right target though, doesn't go too ham. Should probably get some armor upgrades for these maulers. I think they'd really benefit from it. One of the better units out there. They also carried me much in the Guldur early game. An amazing unit. I really, really, really like them. Also, the fact that they look so menacing really helps. Temple Marksman! Get your ass in position. Does he have archers? He does have archers. Interesting. I don't think you're going to hit anything from over here, but sure, give it a try, why not? Why not, eh? Come on. Whee! Oh, actually, not too bad. You did kill the person that was standing right in front of the ballista, but I guess that's sort of his own fault. Alright, good hits. I very much like ballista. I'm not saying they're my favourite unit, but they are rather useful. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Yes, engines of war. We're not quite Isengard levels, but we got some stuff. Got some troll catapults soon. Looking forward to that one. If trolls weren't enough, give them some catapults. Yeah, every hit's basically 2 or 3 guys that are dead. That is very good damage, you know. Can't really complain. Alright, keep firing. You know how you could make Mordor completely broken with one change? If you give him poisoned arrows. That would completely break him. Because then you get the best of Dol Guldur, which is their strength is morale, being the Nazgûl, and the poison arrows, but then you also get much better units, much higher production, much easier enemies to fight. Gondor is easier to knock over than the Woodland Realm is. You also get more Nazgûl. That would completely break Mordor. And I will be honest, I was thinking I was going to have a harder time with Mordor. We're not there yet though, I shouldn't grow too complacent, but we're on the right track. Get in there, come on, slaughter them. Can I maybe do a flank around? Is that ballista still doing stuff? Yeah. We could do a flank around with the archers actually. Put them like over here, that would be decent. Get some more iron guard. They look different with armor upgrades. Not really. Okay, it's a shame. I love units that benefit from armor upgrades. It's one of the coolest mechanics of Medieval 2. Something I really wish they'd bring back, but I don't know, I feel like Creative Assembly with Total War is kind of like Nintendo is with Pokemon. They introduce like a bajillion features, and then the next game they just completely disregard them. Like even the good stuff, they're just like, eh, whatever, we're never going to do that again. Don't quite understand it, but okay. Creative Assembly, if you're watching, I do very much love you. We've made some great games in the past. I mean, you still do, don't get me wrong. I very much enjoy Warhammer, for example, and I would do some Warhammer 2 on the channel, but I'm afraid my computer can't quite run it smooth and record at the same time. It's one or the other. Which is a bit of a shame. When I'm richer, I'll get a better microphone, a less squeaky chair, and a better graphics card. Which I should get anyway if I want to do VR stuff. Which, yes, I know I complained about it a lot in the Dol Guldur campaign, where I was like, I really want to play Half-Life VR in the Alex game, and I can't because I don't have a VR, and I'm still... Every day I wake up wishing I had one. Even if it's just for that one game, but sadly it's a bit too expensive. I just can't really... I don't know. I could afford it if I wanted to, but I just can't get it over my heart to spend so much money on essentially a boy toy, if I can put it like that. So yeah, life as an adult is rough. You need to be responsible and stuff. Ugh, horrible. Absolutely horrible. Alright, that's starting to rout. It's a bit more of a grindy fight than I thought it would be. Thought they'd die quicker, but oh well. We're still winning this one relatively unopposed, so I'm not gonna complain. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That was like 10 dudes or something. Get your bows. Let's just speed through it. Actually gonna stop the ballista because all it takes is one unlucky shot to kill the Nazgûl. No man may kill me, I know, but a ballista's not quite a man. That would have been an interesting spin-off. Just Eowyn pulling out a hand ballista and blowing his brains out. Or, well, he doesn't have brains. Because in the books I'm pretty sure the Witch King's actually described as having pretty much no head or no face. Just kind of a floating crown. Which is an interesting idea. But I don't think that would work well in film. I know there's like the 60s cartoony-ish version of The Lord of the Rings, which is also where I got the intro from episode 6 from. Where there's a whip, there's a way, which a lot of people seem to enjoy. And I know he's depicted there as just like a floating bit of eyes with a crown above it. It's pretty weird, it's pretty strange. But I enjoy the creativity. Captain Calafintor has fallen. And so will the last of his men. Another settlement for Mordor. Another settlement that if you guys want to rename, go ahead. Give me some suggestions. We've gotten some great ones before. I've been blown away by your creativity sometimes. Alright, that should be the end. 163, that is 6% of our army, so minimal loss. I think the ballista probably got the most kills. No, only 84. Looked like more. So the most is for the Temple Marksmen. But right on that is a Temple, the Oak Maulers. Imagine that, Temple Maulers. That'd be a pretty cool unit, actually. If they make the Temple Wars like a sword and board unit, the Temple Maulers could be like a shock infantry. Anyway, I'll see you back on the campaign map. There we go. Fanuilond is now ours. So you can piss off, Dol Amroth. Go away. That's exterminated because I don't want to deal with any bullshit. I also want to make sure that I don't exterminate the population of Dol Amroth, the settlement, because then Melkor will be angry with me, and I don't want that. I don't want Melkor to be angry. That would be very bad idea. So we shall spare the people of Dol Amroth and just try to keep it... Okay, so Tiridaros has fallen to Khan, so I do expect them to sally out soon, seeing as they are still on our side. As for Brethel, I guess I'll move you north. Or east, I should say. Or west, actually. Oh my god. I'm horrible with wind directions, as you all know. Alright, Ganaltan. Keep moving. Give this man some reinforcements. Send him to Sharadur, where an army shall be awaiting him. And he shall lead the attack on Rohan. Alright, okay, so can we build something? Can't get roads. Let's actually check the construction report. Minas Morgul got the boar breeder, Pelargish from the milk, Kedongul blacksmith. Let's check Minas Morgul. The storehouse wouldn't be bad. Food production +4 is quite good. But let's get the slave hall so we get more recruitment slots. Like, that's the only thing that we can really improve in terms of making a unit production center. Weddings of Kant, they love us. Beautiful. Kedongul. I need more economy right now. My economy is weakening a little bit because I have so many forces on the field. So I need to be able to sustain them. Alright, Saragos will have the road soon, which should see a dramatic increase in income. Let's get the hunting hut. And we still have a little bit of cash. Let us get... Oh god, it's broken again. Let's get the market. Should get some ports going soon as well. We already have one. That's Ostithil. Beautiful. Will I already sally out the men? I don't think I will. What I will do is quickly take this fort. Just for shits and giggles. Alright, I'll see you all back on turn 45. Alright, the assault of the Blue Wizards. Lord, rumours have reached us that at long last the Blue Wizards have moved against the Khan of Khand himself. A hard-fought battle was waged for the capital in the hearts of the land. The free peoples hope the Istari will succeed, while the Shadow prays that the Inquisitor shall carry out his role as the executor of the Blue Wizards. Yeah, but where is the Inquisitor? Oh, they lost to the Tsakand. Where's the Inquisitor? Am I doing something wrong? I just don't have him. Do I need to like train him or something? Surely that's not the case. Yeah, I just don't have him. I guess he still has to spawn then. Yeah. I find it quite funny that loyalty is displayed by rings and their ring rates. I don't know why. I just find that hilarious. Alright, I did forget to move my diplomat. And I also forgot to not stumble over my words. I guess we can also talk to the people of Dale. Hello, King Bean, my old friend. Happy reunion indeed. Oh, yes. You do want to be friends, eh? You're bankrupt. Oh, won't ask for much then. And then, in the next turn, we shall talk to the Dwarves. Well, they're over the Snow Oak, so we're not gonna be able to, like, turn Dale and the Dwarves against each other, which would be quite funny. Ugh, Dol Amroth spam. Why are they all over the place? That's super annoying. Oh, whatever. Like, that's an army that I might just auto-resolve against. I won't, but if I was playing alone, I would. Alright, anyway, what are we doing today? Oh, our economy's not looking great. The roads in Seragos, though, yeah, Seragos is mighty rich. That should help us out a bit. I also already spent some money on these buildings, so that works out. Erkestolat, the Leather Tanner, that's good. Minas Morgoth. Could wait for the Carpenter's Guild House, but I guess I'll quickly get the Grain Exchange because it's so cheap, and it will see an immediate increase in our disposable income. Or dispendable income. Captain Ratnag. Should have some horses coming up, no? No, well I do have a ballista coming up in Durthang. It's quite useful. Alright. It's a pretty decent force for Ganaltan. Although I would prefer to have some more horses against Rohan, but no. Oh, there we go. Talking about horses. Captain Rad. He's the raddest rad of them all. Alright, what do I want to do? I want to clean up Dol Amroth, but if I leave Fanuilond undefended, they're going to come from my rear, which is horribly annoying. We could reach Linhir in one turn. That would be rather effective, and it would destroy, I think, Dol Amroth's economy, seeing as that would block their roads. I'd have to leave behind a relatively small force to defend Fanuilond, though, because otherwise they're going to come. They're going to be sneaky, which I don't like. So we'll leave behind a small army to defend Fanuilond. Let's see what that looks like. I think that can hold. We have the towers as well. We should be okay. I mean, he's only one turn away. So let's attack Captain Meindir. Oh, he has positioned himself rather awkwardly. Okay, so that guy's also joining in, which is a little annoying. Apparently they're all night fighters, which I don't quite believe. No, it doesn't quite work like that. I mean, I think I can beat them all. Captain Meindir, what do you have? Alright, that's pretty trash. Mistfun. I feel like I'm playing the opposite of Galu's Dol Amroth campaign. You, I think, have the archers, the Nimrodor Mariners, yep. One unit of squires, which, not too scared of. And Mirazgal, nothing too impressive except for your Royal Swan Guard. I think we can win, yeah, we should be okay. The Royal Swan Guard will be a bit of a pain, but I mean, it's not like they're going to win their battle for them. Alright, I'll see you on the battlefield for our first battle against Dol Amroth. Alright, so it is a bridge battle, which works in our favor because of the ballista. We can outrange him, though that will probably lure him to come towards us, despite his archers. We should be able to lure him to come to us, and then just snipe him as he comes closer. Let's make sure we get some mass there. The shield wall shall keep him busy, and our archers shall take care of them. Meanwhile, the ballista can go nuts. And all is well in the lands of Dol Amroth. Alright, we're trying to destroy the bridge. That's one of those cool things I like about Red Alert, or the Command & Conquer series. If there's like units on the bridge, you can actually destroy the bridge, and they all die. It's really cool. I should play that game on the channel. It's one of my favorite games, Red Alert 2. Another thing you can do, there's certain maps that have like ice on them, and you can run your tanks or your armies over the ice, but the ice can crack. But you can also make it crack. If you do like an artillery attack on the ice, for example, you can let it go bloop, and whatever's on there is pretty much dead. Alright, so Temple Marks are having a field day. Taking these guys to battle school, kind of. Showing them how it is done. Yeah, this should be a relatively easy fight. Those guys will... they'll make it across barely, but that will be pretty much all. Let's just hold up a little bit. Hold up, lads. Let them come close if they want. They'll just die. There we go. Little bitch. You can kill that lad. That's fine. Ballista, just hang on a little bit. We're fine on the Gondor militia. Go ahead. I do like that design. I kind of like the Dol Amroth Gondor militia more than the Gondor militia. And there's Mistfin. Pikes are just, I don't know what they're doing. A bit of a gangbang going on over there. I like the helmets. I don't know why. The simple design. I wouldn't want to wear one in battle because it leaves most of your face exposed, so you could get stabbed rather easily, but it does look cool. Sometimes looking cool is more... How did you push through? What the hell? What the hell? Did I ever tell you to move? I even put you on guard mode so you wouldn't rush forward. Alright, well, let's give them the old ballista and they'll definitely change their mind about trying to outshoot us. Yes, come closer. Go ahead. Stringing over those lads, coastal wardens and stuff. Yeah, I have no idea what these Moran Guard are doing. Oh, that's another unit. It's a second unit. Alright, let me just... Sorry for the pause, but... Whoop! There we go. I'm not sure what this position is, but... As long as it works... Oh, look at that. Just a fine red mist shall become of Mistfen's forces. It was foretold that his army would be reduced to a blood mist. Just having fun with the Gondor militia. You're taking your sweet ass time. You're finally here. Jesus Christ, they're slow as beans. Yeah, you're not having the best of times, are you? Even the old cry of the Nazgûl. Beautiful. The lone squire trying to shove through. There's more squires coming in. Shoot them! Yeah, this is about going as well as it could go. Our first encounter with Dol Amroth. Choke points just neutralizes their cavalry advantage so much. Yeah, they just can't really charge. They come in and die. I'm only losing Isengard, which, not the biggest of deals. Let's send in the Temple Knights. Temple Wards, excuse me. I was sending in this one guard. Now that is a priority target right there. Give those guys all you've got. Look at them. Oh, they're so majestic. Top their steeds of war. Come on, give them the old armor-piercing shot. Yeah, man, they're pretty much stuck now. What a waste. Oh, Dol Amroth. A nation so proud. Yeah, it's not looking great now, is it? Focus everything you have on the Royal Swan Guard. Oh, they're dropping fast. This is not the way they want to fight, let me tell you that. This is not where they excel. Whee! Oh, beautiful shot. The other one's kind of fell short, but that one made up for it, so I'm not complaining. Mistfed, you coward, hiding behind your squire. Alright, this clusterfuck is falling apart. Can focus on the Amrothian pikes. Beautiful, that's just getting demolished. Yeah, man, I'm 100% part of the ballista religion from now on. I believe in the ballista. It is so good. Yes. Come closer, why don't you? But the pikemen will excel on fighting at the bridge. They are rather good at it. Ah well, worry not. And Miresgal has fallen, that's number 1. If we get a lucky shot on Mistfin, that'd be nice. Alright, we lost 14%, just more than I would like, but it's not that bad. Send in the maulers. Have we killed the captain? Yep, Mindir. I was almost scared that was Balaknar, but luckily it wasn't. I had to think of his name, I always mix up the names. They are still eager though, I'll give them that. They're feisty. I will absolutely give them that. Let's get the maulers in there. That should put an end to their feistiness. They will see the true horrors of war. They've kind of romanticized it in their books and in their stories. It is not as glorious as you thought it was. Oh no. Alright. Beautiful. I love me a good bridge battle. We've only killed 56. It feels like we killed way more, but then again there are some big units. That unit's actually escaping. I would like to actually send my marauders after them. We could squeeze them through, but I don't think that will be happening. We cause some infighting. Yep, we can, amongst the squires. Beautiful. Come on, shove on through. Oh, they're out of ammo, I think. Yep, they are. Beautiful. Come and die, Mistfin, come and die. Yeah, these guys, I will admit, their morale is pretty good. Their morale is pretty good. As soon as Mistfin dies, they will run. Whoa, ballista! That was my bad. That could have toasted Balaknar. Oh, they're running as well! I really want to get my cavalry across so we can run them down. As long as Mistfin lives, I don't think they'll run. But he shall die soon. He already came back. No. We can't have that. I just love the pikes like hanging over to the edge there. Beautiful. Come on, die! There's still Royal Swan Guard alive, despite the general being dead. Guess they didn't have that many hit points compared to some other generals we've fought in the past. Come on, do the old push through. If we win this one convincingly, we have Linhir already. Yes, what can you do against such reckless hate? There he is, Mistfen, all the way in the back. Oh god, you guys came back. God damn it. You stop making a comeback every 5 bloody seconds. Yeah, stay dead, please, or stay routed. Don't come back. Oh no! Palaknar's all the way in the rear there. That might work in his favour. I hope it doesn't die. That would suck. Wouldn't be the biggest issue. Let's continue real quick. We can get a couple more kills just to make sure we get the settlement. 85, we need more than that. We need to kill the general. Yes, he can't get away actually. He cannot get away. People tell me I spam my cavalry too much, but yeah, they're not listening. That general's getting away because of my cavalry being incompetent. No! I mean, it doesn't matter for taking Linhir, but he'll be back. Actually, it does matter because that was Mistfen. He wasn't Linhir. God damn it! Ah, you stupid cavalry. This could have been a beautiful, excellent win. Now it's just a clear victory. Meh. Alright, but still a pretty good win. It's just a shame that Mistfen got away. Who did the most damage? Temple Marksman 220. Ballista 105. Alright, I'll see you all back on the strategy map. Alright, let's execute these fools. So yeah, we don't have Linhir, right? Nope. Ah, whatever. We can lay siege to it, get one battering ram, and then just attack it next turn. Mistfen. Actually, if I attack now, he only has his 3 men. Whilst if I wait, his units will probably replenish. Because him being a general, so I probably should just go for it. I think that is the smarter play. So I'll have to face the 3 Nimrodor Mariners. 116 of those coastal wardens though. Well, our Temple Marksmen can take care of them. Alright, let us do this one. Screw it, we're not gonna wait, we're not patient. I'll see you all on the battlefield. Alright, and there goes the gate. We can use whatever ammo we have left to harass them in their town square. But we shall mainly use the archers to get rid of them. To lure them out. Shouldn't be too difficult. And then we have Linhir, our first Dol Amroth territory that we're conquering. So that should deal a bit of a morale blow to the princes of Dol Amroth. They'll be like, oh, well, maybe Mordor is a serious threat after all. Maybe we should have helped Gondor about 20 turns ago. Oh yes, there you go. Burn like toast, bastards. If they get too close, run into them. We don't want them to throw their javelins. They're doing that bullshit again where one part's fighting and the other is throwing javelins. Even Galu says it's bullshit, so I can complain about it. If you can snipe Mistfen, I'll give you a donut. I'm serious. If you can snipe him, there's one donut with your name on it. This is so exciting. More exciting than the fight. I just want to see if you can hit him. Nope. Nope. Oh, close. Oh, very close. Ooh, very close. This is fun. Oh, I think he hit him actually. Because he took some damage. He's more bloodied up. Maybe stop firing, come on. Why'd you stop firing? Need to move you back a little bit? We lost a lot of dudes actually. Why is that? I don't know. I don't care. Just want to see this encounter. Can you please fire? Oh, come on, Ballista, don't ruin my game here. I'm having so much fun with this. Fire on Mistfen. There we go, fire. Oh, it's 8%. It's more than I like, but... oh well, I guess I was a little bit distracted. Come on, Ballista, what are you doing? Annoying. I just want you to shoot him. Oh, whatever, you're done. You're out of here. No more games for you. Let's finish this for once and for all, Mistfen. You died in Gallu's campaign, you shall die in mine as well. Such is the prophecy. Come on, kill that man. We managed to get away last time, but we shan't repeat that mistake. Chop him down! Chop off his head. Feed it to the orcs. Beautiful, there we go. Another settlement's fallen. Let's see who killed the most. The Moranen Guard. Alright, I'll see you back and claim my prize. And there we go. Linhir. Beautiful. I don't know, it's kind of like a weird feeling. We're crossing this river, it's like a big bunch of progress and a bunch of watchtowers popped up. Let's exterminate the populace. Can already change some of that. Let's probably get the armor equipment, which I wouldn't mind to have on the maulers. Let us get the Shrine of Melkor. We could probably destroy some buildings here that we don't need. Stables. Could probably do that for some other settlements as well. I always forget to check. We're not gonna get cavalry anytime soon here, if ever. We don't need chicken, only man flesh. Alright, beautiful. Fanuilond. No, we can actually use all the buildings. Brethel, Pelargir, chicken farming can go, stables can go. That's a bit of extra money, eh? Karasast, have I checked you? It seems like I have. Seems like I checked this one as well. Yeah, okay. So Brethel will fall. The next turn, we should take care of Captain Fardon, but can't be asked right now. Because I think I'm going to round off the episode now. We did make a lot of progress, taking both Fanuilond and Linhir, and, you know, taking care of some armies here in Brethel. Where's my spy? Okay, so Dol Amroth will be a little bit more annoying to take care of, but only a little bit. Because once we're at Tarnos, we're again in single territory with the mountain range kind of providing us cover, so we only need to send Leofric. Once Brethel falls, Gothmog can join Balaknar in fighting Dol Amroth, so that will be pretty useful. Take a look at the map. The corruption of Sauron is spreading rather rapidly. And with Khand on our side, of course, that will make things quite a bit easier for us. Which, personally, if I had the choice, I would have liked if they went good. It would have made it a bit more interesting. But sadly, I have no control over it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I have some cash to spend, I know I have some force to take care of, but we'll do that at the start of the next episode. So thanks for watching. Hope to catch you next time. And again, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you do want to check out some multiplayer battles, join us in the Discord, which you can find the link for in the description. Bye bye!